Hi everyone, Pam here from Creative Homescaping. Today I'm participating in another open collaboration. This one is called Creative Candleholders and it's being hosted by Tracey over at Secondhand Tracey Ann. She wants us to come up with some creative ways to use candle holders or creatively decorate them, and the one thing you had to do was to paint them. Now I already had some candle holders I previously painted, and I showed that in I think a Makeover Monday video, and I thought I might use those if I couldn't find anything, but I did go to Goodwill the other day and I was able to find these candle holders that are wood, and this one actually has a label on the back of it, Cornwall Industries, South Paris, Maine. So I think they were fairly nice candlesticks. They look like they're solid wood, and I showed these in a Goodwill haul that I posted the other day. They were $2.99 each. One of them had a brass candle ring inside of it. I took it out because I am going to be painting these, and I don't need it for the purposes I'm going to use. I'm not going to light any candles in these since I don't have the other metal ring to keep the wood from catching on fire if the candle burns down. So that's it, and I hope you'll stay tuned to see what I do. I hope you'll also go check out Tracey's channel as well as the playlist, which I will have linked down below when it's available. So stay tuned to see what I do. I thought I would do this part of the video in sped up motion so that you don't have to watch me in real time doing painting. But I took my white chalk paint and I am just going over the candlesticks. The nice thing about chalk paint is that you do not need to do any prep work, sanding, or anything like that. It will stick to pretty much most surfaces, even shiny, slick ones. So I'm just going around the top and base of the candlesticks, and I have a piece of wax paper on my counter. I usually put that out when I'm working with paint and that sort of thing. I will end up giving these candles 2 coats of the white chalk paint. So I finished the first one and I realized that it was easier to paint the base first, so I'm doing that on the second candle. I used a foam brush for this part of it, although I did have a little brush next to me in case I needed to go into any of the crevices. Chalk paint also dries pretty quickly, so this didn't take too long to paint them, and it also didn't take too long to wait to put a second coat on them. I also wanted to make sure that none of the brown showed, so I did stick my foam brush into the candle holder part and twirled it around to make that white. Next, I went in with some gold metallic paint, and I wanted certain parts of the candles to just be gold, not have any white showing. So here I'm going around the edge with this little brush, and I think you'll see this later. I actually switched brushes. This brush wasn't stiff enough, but I did do the first one with the little brush. So the trick was to go near the edge where I wanted the gold to start and stop, and then I went back and filled in the center portion. That way I could be a little less particular with how I was painting when I was doing the big part. You will need to put on 2 coats of the metallic as well so that none of the white show through. And here I'm showing you the other part that I am making solid gold color. Also, notice how I'm keeping my hand steady by using my pinky finger to stabilize my hand as I paint in the little crevice areas. Once I was done putting all the gold onto the areas I wanted to be solid gold, I decided I didn't like the contrast of the white, stark white, with the gold. So I went back and I did some dry brushing of gold on all the other parts of the candlesticks. And here's how my candle holder turned out. As you can see, I painted gold around here and around here, and then on the rest of it, I streaked it lightly with gold so it wouldn't be such a stark contrast with the gold here. And this is going to fit much better into my holiday decor than the dark brown was. If you have more of a woodsy rustic look, the brown would have been fine, but I wanted lighter colors. I have lighter colors most of the places in my house. And you probably saw me use a technique where I started down at the bottom of the ridge here, so more paint would go into the crevice, and then I dragged it along and then put little streaks here and there to create this look. Now there's a few things you can do with this besides making it a candle holder, and one of the options I was thinking of was putting a pumpkin on top. Let me back up so you can see. Here's one option. These were from the Target Dollar Spot last year, but they had some similar this year. And then here's a felted pumpkin. You could put something on it like that using a little museum putty to hold it in place. I also tried the Target Dollar Spot gold and white pumpkins, which sort of mimic this. They are a little small, in my opinion. But if you got a candle ring and then sat it on top of that, that would add some volume to it, and that could look nice too. But I actually am going to use these as candle holders, and because I took that ring out, they're a little bit loose for your typical taper candle, so I put some museum putty in the bottom to hold it. They actually do sell some sticky candle wax that you can put in the bottom of candle holders to hold them in place, and that's probably good to use in clear candle holders, but it is very sticky and it's really hard to get out of the candle holder. So when it doesn't show, I like to put the museum putty into the candle holder to hold them in place. And now I'm going to show you how I'm actually going to use these in my decor. And here's how I have them decorated. Ta-da! All that I've done is take a length of this ribbon, polka dot ribbon that I got from Costco. I took a 24-inch length and just tied a regular bow with it. Oops, as you can see, these aren't stuck on there very well. And then my daughter had actually bought some of the orange pumpkins from Dollar Tree, and she didn't want them orange, she wanted them gold. So she painted them white first and then painted gold over the top, which was perfect for this. So I'm repurposing them because she now has Halloween decor, if not fall, and I'm putting them on this candlestick. I just clipped them on there. If you got some of the Target ones, you would probably have to put a floral pick in here and wire them on, or hot glue them on. They would look nice also against there. And then I took some of the Dollar Tree green leaves that I painted and I just tuck them into the back here, and they will stick on just fine once this is on the table because I'm not going to be moving it around up and down. So I thought they added a nice little backdrop to the pumpkin. So what did you think? If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below if you think you'll be decorating any of your candle holders for the upcoming holidays. If you're new to my channel, I post several videos a week on how to creatively manage and decorate your home, including seasonal decorating like this. So I hope you'll consider subscribing, and that way you won't miss out on any upcoming videos. Once again, I'd like to extend a big thank you to Tracey for hosting this challenge, as well as all the other ones she's been hosting and those yet to come. I've really enjoyed participating in all of them. I really enjoy her channel as well, so please check out her channel, and then also go check out the playlist so you can get some other ideas for how to creatively decorate your candle holders. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing all of you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.